It be the ones like this. You give it a second, and then when the beat drop, it be different.
It sounds like we finna talk about credit.
Credit?
That's what you do.
Jay feeling it? Exactly. You just had to wait on the beat to drop on these. Yeah. I already know. Yay, yay, yay.
That's slam
Yay.
right there. That's
Hey, bangers. That's what I'm talking about, man. What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy LaCheston, man, and we are back for another episode of the What You Mean podcast. And today, where my man's go, he early on today. So, Kim's supposed to be here tonight, so we want to give her a quick shout out. Get well, get soon. We love to see you back real soon, my mom. She okay, ain't nothing wrong with her like that, but she is feeling a little bit under the weather. So I just wanted to shout her out. But I am your boy LaCheston, your host of the What You Mean podcast, and I have three great city MUAs here with me that have been actually around the world a little bit. I'm gonna let them tell their story, but we're gonna start out with some introduction, man. So tell the people what's your name, what you do, and where they can find you.
So my name is Nina of J Style Artistry. I also own J Studios and Lolita Beauty, the cosmetic company. You can find me on Instagram at J Studios. You can find me at J Style Artistry and Lolita Beauty LLC on Instagram. I'm an MUA. I also wax, do brow tinting, brow shaping.
Esthetician.
Yes.
Basically.
Gotta love skincare.
That's what's up. What you got for the people, Jay?
All right, y'all. So I'm Jay of Havish Artistry, also co-owner of Glasses Cosmetics. Basically, you can find me on Instagram under Havish Artistry, JAVICHE Artistry. Also, you can find Glasses Cosmetics. Also, I do content creating for social media people, so just a little bit of something, everything.
That's what it is. Plug yourself, Miss Shay.
I am Shay Chantel. You can find me on Instagram. My personal is the Shay Chantel. I'm a makeup artist, a licensed cosmetologist.
Period.
And I do lash extension.
Period.
So my beauty page is Shay Chantel Beauty. And then my last extension page is Lash and Brow Gallery.
So I didn't even know y'all was gonna be dropping it like that. So y'all make sure
Boom,
y'all
boom,
send
boom,
me
boom.
a text message with all the links to everything that y'all just mentioned, so I can put it in the description for people that are watching on YouTube right now. So if you're trying to bump with any of them, the information is down below. So I'm kind of sort of out of my element, but I got a great team in the engineering booth, and because I work with some of these people when it comes to photography and making magic, you know what I'm saying? I think that we're still going to have a dope podcast on tonight. So this is an Industry Monday, and we're just going to talk the industry of the MUA. We're going to talk esthetician, skincare, photo tips, great photo shoots, maybe some great photographers that they work with, or whatever the case may be. But we're going to change gears and just go back to something that's currently going on that I heard them mention prior to us actually starting the podcast on tonight. So, and Shay brought up something about proms.
Yes. I was asking them how's prom season going.
I'm not doing it.
What?
No. I mean, because like for me, personally, I feel like I just specialize in like natural looks and stuff like that. Like that's more so my lane. I mean, I can do prom makeup. I just prefer not to. Just for the simple fact is like, sorry.
You good.
Like when parents bring their daughters to come get their makeup done,
Right.
I try to keep them age appropriate.
Okay.
Because it be the ones that be like, oh, I want a 25 millimeter lash and cut crease, double cut crease, and all that glitter line. I just be like, nah. And so I just set this.
He said 25 meter. What did it look like?
Okay. So
Drag queen lash.
they're really really
When you
long.
look up, it's going to touch above your eyes.
Listen.
Like them girls you see in Walmart with no makeup.
With that, that's why I actually advise, like, when people come in, whether it be prom or like just a like fashion photo shoot or whatever the case may be, I always advise them, because this is what I have learned with working with different photographers. When you wear those extra long lashes, it casts a shadow over your eyes.
Yes.
So they have to go in and brighten your
Yes.
eye up and enhance it just to make it look real.
Another
And
7
that's
minutes.
something that they really don't necessarily need to do.
It makes it harder for the photographer. And then now, on top of that, like when it comes to like when you take your selfies and stuff, and like when you try to
Yeah.
take your own photos, you can't see the eyeshadow that you did.
Nah.
I worked so hard
right.
on your eye look just for it to be covered by that lash.
Unless you got a lot of eye space.
That's
which-
the only way I would do it.
Exactly. Unless you have a lot of eye space, meaning the space between your eyelid to your eyebrow. If you have a lot of eye space, you can do stuff like that and still wear like an extra long lash.
Okay.
But when you got mini blinds where it's just like open closed and there's like no crease, like you have no shape, actually like pretty much the shape of LaCheston's eyes.
What's wrong with mine? Oh,
No.
my
I
eye.
like
What's
this
wrong
just
with
Your
mine?
eye-
not just
it's
small.
not-
You don't have a lot of space.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of space. So if somebody was to create a cut crease on you and then you turn around and put that extra
would I
long
get a cut
lash on
crease?
top of it,
The girls love cut creases.
What's cut
Man.
crease?
Them girls.
What's
Man.
cut? Oh,
okay,
I'm
so a cut crease. let's talk about the definition of a cut crease. A cut crease
Extra.
is a sharp and direct shift in color between one line to the next. So
Okay,
if you
no
That
have
sounds like a geometry definition of
So,
an angle or
what
something.
happens is
Teach,
like,
professor.
so the crease goes along the shape of your eye. Okay, so wherever your eye bends, that's your crease. Okay, where your eyelid bends and flexes, that's your crease. So anything above that would be a line, and then above that would be like your transition color or your outer lid color. Like it's a sharp change between one color to the next. So you can have like a gold like eyelid, and then it's like a sharp line cut off right there, and then your brown or whatever transition color you decide to use is right above that. That is what a cut crease is.
It's a lot of work.
Yes.
It's a lot of work.
Because you have to be very precise. Like
Yes.
if you not good
It
with
takes
the brush,
so much time.
it's
If you do not have a
trash.
steady hand,
it's trash.
it's going to be trash.
I'm gonna give a cut crease, but it's not gonna be cut. I'm gonna give a natural one.
Okay. See, and that
'Cause I'm
ties
not
into
going
the
through
soft
all
I was
line.
about to say
I'm not going
explain.
through all of that.
There you go. You gotta talk
Hello
to the
out
mic.
there.
There
Okay.
you go. There you go.
The whole you gotta do concealer, like you put your work down, like your shadows, everything, and then you gotta go back. Well, they go back and do a full little slab of concealer to add more color on top of it.
Right.
That's too much. We're not going through all of it.
Right.
You can get the little bold look on your lid and then still have your transition shades without all that extra.
You do.
I'm working smarter, not harder. Okay.
Yes.
Got you.
Because it's a way you can do that without
So-
having
Yeah,
to do
without
all that
having to
work.
do all that
Yeah.
extra. I'm not even.
Yeah.
Sometimes they be taking the concealer from the brow all the way. I'm not doing all
Bro,
that.
no.
I'm
Like
not
a
doing all
full
that.
cut crease on the whole lid, I'm
They
not
be
doing
like,
it.
"Skadoosh." I'm not doing.
I'll give
all
you a
that.
half.
I ain't doing all that.
I'll give you a half. I'm not giving you.
That's what I normally
Man,
do.
nah, man.
Kim, I need you.
I tell them what with that raisin blush and that amber lights.
So how's prom been for you?
Prom has been amazing so far
Okay.
because I take control of my chair. So no mom's gonna come in and tell me what I'm gonna do, and then the clients, because of what type of makeup I do, you can't come in and sit in my chair and try to change my artistry and be like, oh well, I want the glitter. Nah, you don't see me posting no glitter, honey.
So okay. So now we can talk. So that's what we was talking about a couple nights ago with the photographers. You know what I'm saying? Our
Right.
photographer panel is when you're booking for a particular thing, you're booking for a particular look. It's nothing more insulting people that are listening to this at home for you to approach an artist and ask for another artist's look. Like, all you really got to do, I think everybody at this table got a
Just have some
website, they got
inspiration.
Instagram, they got everything. So you can literally go and see what their look is going to be, what their approach is going to be, what their finished product is going to be. So that's how you shop for people when you're trying to get a certain thing that you want. You go for their look. Like, I get what you're saying about coming in and talking about give me some glitter and give me this and give me that, but that ain't what you see me posting. That ain't what you see me talking about.
I don't have a problem doing it.
It's just not what you see me posting.
Exactly, because what they tend to do is while you doing that makeup, every time you switch brushes, they like this.
What's happening?
They trying to look in the mirror.
I always turn them away from the mirror because I don't have time for you to be like, no, let me work.
I'm almost
Let
done.
me work.
Is your folks like that?
I send them outside.
Because you the one making all the TikTok videos about these clients.
Baby, let me tell you.
And I be weak.
No.
That's
Not
what I'm
to
saying.
come in
I don't
here
have that
with the
issue.
BS. Like every single service that I provide, it has a description on my website.
Mm-hmm.
I have 3 levels of makeup artistry. According to what you book, that's what you're going to get.
Exactly.
You're not going to come in the chair and start changing your mind. So if you come in here with a soft glam and all of a sudden you want some glitter, no, sweetie.
Or a cut crease.
Exactly.
Nope, upcharge.
You only booked for this, and this is your time that's slotted. I have a whole list of people on a Saturday that I have
Right
to
behind
do.
you.
So I'm not about to cut them short because you decided to change your mind. I don't work like that. So even with the prom girls, they have I have a high school student package specifically for high school students. Mm-hmm. But the glitter is not included. They have to add that on. So if they come in my chair and say, hey, I want some glitter, but they didn't add that to it because that add-on actually has a time frame added to the service, I can't do that. I'm not doing that.
So what's the average time y'all normally spend on the face?
It really
Depending
depends on the
on how-
service.
I know y'all finna hit with the depend shit.
It
really
the service.
depends
It
on the
really
service.
depends on the service, though, because if you're going for something like a more intricate, I say like a glitter cut crease, that's gonna take at least like an hour, 15 minutes.
For real?
Because you're spending so much
At least
time
like 30
on the
minutes
eyes
on the
alone.
eyes alone.
Like that's it.
I don't spend that much time on eyes.
All right, so this is what I need y'all to do. I know I told y'all to cut y'all phones on. Oh, I need somebody to show me what the hell.
I got a picture on my
crease is.
profile. Hold on.
You
Like
know what?
literally, like
I'm
because
gonna
I'm
show
trying to
y'all a
figure
cut crease
out
that I did.
what I mean. I
natural
need
cut crease.
to see what we talking about.
Okay.
I got to visit this.
All right, this is the natural cut crease. So you see what like the lid is? Now normally people do all their work, go back, do concealer, and then put a whole bunch of glue. Then you got to stick all the glitter on there. I don't go through all this.
So we just talking about covering this part of the eye.
Basically. Yeah.
That's the lid.
And then look at the skin, baby.
Skin.
See.
Okay, so this is an actual cut crease.
Yeah, that's a cut crease.
That's a cut crease.
Solid.
From one color directly shift to the next.
And
That's
I just don't. I've never understood why people just who started that.
But see, this is the thing. With me, I don't layer the concealer. So when I put the concealer on, like how you carve the brow out and you bring the concealer down just a little bit, I don't bring it all the way down to the lid. I leave that right there. And then when I get ready to go in
With your transition?
yes,
It helps
then-
blend it.
exactly. So it helps blend a lot better that way, because if I don't, I'm layering so much stuff like on the eyelid, it's going to cause like creases
Creasing.
and caking like on your eyelid when you keep opening and closing your eyes. So there's no sense in that. So
cut crease.
I'm trying to find like a glue.
So who invented the little stuff in the eye right here? Come on. Where that came from?
So it's supposed to like
Supposed to be like a highlight.
a highlight. It's
Yeah.
supposed to draw attention to that part of your eye.
Who started that, man?
Don't
Look.
ask.
Well,
We
people
don't know.
intensified it. I feel like it's always been a thing, but you know, Instagram take over and they want you to do all this extra like
Extra stuff.
extra dramatic. It's just supposed to be a cute little That's
Literally.
But they be
like
like,
that's all it is.
like
But that's all it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be like extra dramatic and loud and bright and vibrant. It's just supposed to
as
like
if you can't be seen. I feel
Yeah.
like everything is so dramatic, so I feel like it shouldn't be like
I mean, it's borderline drag queen makeup at this point.
for sure.
okay. This is like my ultimate glam. That's
It's cute. though.
extra. Like extra. Like, because people are requesting rhinestones now. Yes.
I have yet to do that.
Baby, let me tell you.
I don't know if I wanna
Only way
start.
I'm doing that is if we're doing a photo shoot.
That's it.
I'm not doing it for every
That's
day.
it.
I'm not
Oh,
doing
no,
it.
this wasn't an everyday. That wasn't an everyday.
That's for a concept?
Well, I mean, whatever the event is, if it's not photo shoot, Well,
I don't mind it because you paying for the time period.
well,
it has to be
for
done.
sure. But I don't have tiers. I
So-
just have one flat rate, and that I'm not doing it. You gonna have to book photo shoot. That's it. We can get you.
So when you say you got one flat
out.
rate, what do you mean?
So like how she was saying, she have tiers. She got soft glam, like ultimate glam.
Okay.
Different. I just got one flat rate. That's it. Just one price.
Why you looking like that, Jess?
Because I'm trying to figure out, so if I come
It's
get a natural look, I'm going to pay the same thing as if I want a glam look.
Basically.
I don't
She
have
has a
I don't
certain
have different
aesthetic.
yeah, I don't
She-
have different
yeah.
like you gonna get my what I do.
What she do.
Yeah, you just gonna get that.
She
'Cause what
has
people
a
don't
certain aesthetic
understand-
that she sticks with.
When you look at a makeup artist's social media, that's basically like
They
their
portfolio.
Right.
So if you're looking for rhinestones, cut creases, and if you see nothing on my social media of me doing that, do not DM me and ask me. I mean, you can.
Well,
'cause there are
don't
some
book,
people-
don't book the regular
don't book it.
service. But
Don't
you
book
can
it.
I have a website. If what my service is, don't like I don't got rhinestones on my service on my website. So if that's something you're looking for, you just want me as your artist to do it, I got a little spot where you can contact me. Tell me your details, what you want to do. Now I can do it. But it's just not like on my like service
Yeah.
list.
I
so
got
now
you.
we
I
finna
got
we
you.
just
Yeah.
gonna be like an invoice.
It's like
Yeah,
a
oh,
Oh,
this
this
is
is
a custom
extra
quote.
details. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not-
it's a custom quote. I
so
got you.
instead of me having all of these tiers, because sometimes when people come in, they don't know exactly what they want. They see soft glam and they just think about, oh, my skin gonna be smooth. That's it.
And there's so many versions of soft glam. Like it's
Everybody
Yeah.
has their own version of soft glam. People who do cut creases, soft glam. Like
And I don't
that's too much.
understand.
Me
Well,
either.
listen.
That
So,
ain't soft.
I got one rate.
That's not soft.
Listen,
Oh, can we get into primers at one point?
see.
Come on, Milk and Magnesia.
Hold on.
Please stop.
What's a
Let's
primer?
go to the church.
Bruh.
Let's go to
Look
the
magnesia.
church.
And what is
of
it?
makeup.
Calamine lotion.
It's a laxative. Why do you want to put a
Laxative
laxative on your
face.
skin?
Hold on. Let me break it down for the people. Let me break it
Why?
down for the people right
What's
here.
a laxative?
Okay,
Hold on.
so
What's a laxative?
a laxative?
Help you go
bas-
to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I know what that is, but what are y'all?
But
Why do you,
let me
Magnesia.
explain. So there are
Go
some
ahead,
makeup
Professor.
artists. Yes, Professor Makeup Magnesia right now. Okay, let me tell you, there are makeup artists who are new, or they
And
just make.
let's not just put it on new, because it's a lot of seasons out here. Lemon pepper and garlic pomegranate. There's a lot of seasons
Oh my
out here.
God. Okay. So there are makeup artists who use Milk of Magnesia as a makeup primer. Here is why this is absolutely positively wrong. For scientific and
Come on,
medical
skin.
reasons.
Come on, skin.
Your skin has a pH balance of 4.6 to 5.5, okay? Milk of Magnesia has a high alkalinity, so meaning that it can range anywhere between 10.0 to 12, okay? So when you put that on your skin, you're disrupting the pH balance of your skin, okay? Which technically means it's going to be more susceptible to more dryness, or it's going to overproduce oil
And they think
because
that's
you're
what they want.
dehydrating your skin, and you think that's what
They
you
think
want.
that's what they want.
You think that's what you want.
So it can last longer.
Exactly.
Because you don't want no shine on
But
it.
here's the thing about that. When you wear your makeup for over a long period of time, and it starts to mix with the oils that are pushing through your skin on top of the Milk of Magnesia and the makeup,
It's blocked.
the chemical combustion that's on your face is not where it's at.
It's
And
blocked.
then on top of that, it causes a white cast when you take pictures. So now you look casket fresh, dry, and crispy.
Ready.
Because you decided you wanted to put Milk of Magnesia on your face. That and calamine lotion.
And calamine
okay?
lotion.
Please stop
Okay.
using calamine lotion.
Please stop using calamine lotion.
so
You ain't got
irritating
the
to
chicken
see.
pox, okay?
I don't think people take into consideration color theory either, because when you put the Milk of Magnesia
Right.
on, it turns white.
White.
And you
Boom.
still trying to match these people in their complexion, but you
Bruh.
put white on first, and then you putting their complexion on, so now they're gonna be a shade lighter.
Exactly.
And then on top of that, it's a domino effect. Then on top of that, you got a light concealer, so the concealer is now lighter than it's 3 shades lighter. You're gonna go back on top with some
With
setting
powder.
powder, and that setting powder is gonna brighten that area.
Bruh.
So now you buy 6 shades lighter,
Yes.
and now what you finna do? Now what your makeup artist finna do? She's gonna lather you down in powder, okay, to make it look better.
But what she for the bronze and contour for her life.
For her life.
And she barely
life.
gonna
Listen.
see some setting spray on it.
Listen.
She barely gonna see
I'm finna be messy, bro.
Looking like
They're
finna
gonna
be
use
messy,
Mario
bro.
Badescu.
Go ahead, sir. Let's
Who
go.
y'all talking about?
it's a lot.
Sound like y'all describing somebody y'all know.
It's just a lot of
in the
people.
industry. Like people literally use this because they feel like it's a lot of people who say, "Oh, I don't want my skin to be oily." So then I have to break it down to them like it's okay for you to have a
Oily
radiant
skin.
look. Like
It's fine.
it's better for
Yes.
you to have oily skin because later on in your life when you get a little mature, you still have your elasticity. Like
Yes.
you don't wrinkle as fast as people with dry skin. But you for the little 2 hours you finna be out. You want to tell somebody to put nickel magnesia on you,
Them 2 hours from.
Hey, can I add
and
something?
now you got a cock-a-doodle-doo sitting down here.
Hell no.
Now you got crow's feet. Like
Have you ever heard of people using pumping up spritz as a setting spray?
child.
That and
Wait a
Tresemme.
minute.
Tresemme holding spray, and I'd be like,
But wait.
I mean, I understand like that's an old like
It's an
drag queen trick.
It's an old hack. But you know, some people that I still like as makeup artists use that. Like people who do
It's like a last
carpet,
resort.
Red carpet makeup to have it last. Like they use hairspray.
I could never.
Literally.
I wouldn't.
What they do with
I'm
the
not gonna do
hairspray?
that
I
because
couldn't.
I
Set the
I-
makeup.
I prep the skin.
So
so
just
it-
Make
do it,
it
just
stay
spray it.
still. Yes.
Like
but
whole
the
spray.
thing is,
Yes.
sometimes when you hit it with
Your
the set
face
spray,
don't
they do
hold,
this.
alright.
Exactly. So when they get hit with the set spray, they be like this. So now you get hit the setting spray and your face gonna be set just like this.
Just like this.
For real?
All them
Bruh,
creases
oh
that
All
you
night.
all them
All
creases
the
that
creases
you
created is sitting right there.
That's
so
why
when
I
you,
always tell
when you
people,
relax your
relax.
face.
Relax your face.
Try not to squint. I
Relax
always tell
your
people
face.
try not to squint, and they be like,
All right, so look, y'all done gave me my
But we ain't
laugh
done
for the
yet.
night.
We ain't done yet.
Because I'm gonna tell you 2 reasons it's funny. Number one, why it's funny is because I have no damn clue about
It's okay.
some of the stuff y'all
That's
talk
why
about.
Kim-
But I'm picking up on it. I'm picking up on it.
Kim, we need you here.
Come on,
Exactly.
baby.
Yeah, Ken, we needed you.
Come on to
Yes.
get well.
Next
But number
episode.
two, let's
At least you'll know what
and
she
I'm
got
gonna
to
need
deal
her to
with.
talk in her accent when she go off about these subjects. I swear.
I can't wait to see
It's the
it.
funniest thing ever. It's the funniest thing ever.
So if you listen to this, it's gonna be an official part 2 where they get LaCheston out the way and Kim will be in her seat. So so when we do industry managers, we do like to just open up the ideology of what you guys do. You know what I'm saying? Kind of sort of tell somebody, a little bit in depth about the core of being, you know what I'm saying, a dope ass MUA. You know what I'm saying? Tell somebody something that we casually wouldn't know. Like I know like the stuff y'all were saying was actually serious because I could tell y'all was passionate about what y'all was saying, but y'all was making it be funny. And plus I'm laughing the whole time because it's just me listening to the fact that y'all already know in common these issues that people are doing to people and people literally still asking for it, and you got MUAs that are still doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I want to switch gears just a little bit so that we can kind of sort of like start being a little bit more informative to like the people, like, you know what I'm saying? Kind of sort of like, what's the J Still experience like? You know what I'm saying? What's the JMUA, experience like? What's the Shay Chanel like? What's that experience like? Because that's what people pay for too. You know what I'm saying? Like I know from, judging on your social media that even though I think you just be serious when you be doing makeup. Like it's like I ain't never seen you smile and laugh a whole lot. Even we was in Vegas, you was like, go on, bro, leave me alone, bro. Like I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna leave her alone. You know what I'm saying? Because you be zoned in on doing it or whatever the case may be. But I know when people book me as a photographer, I try to make it an experience. You know what I'm saying? And I know that makeup process is one of the things. You know what I'm saying? Because makeup to women is like us getting our haircut, you know what I'm
Self-care.
saying? We gonna sit there
Definitely
and
self-care.
y'all get to hear about all the baby daddy drama.
It's
Y'all
therapy.
get to hear
we
about
do
what's
come
going on
therapy.
at
We
work.
makeup artists with therapy.
Y'all just like the people when they cutting our hair like that. I hate now that you got mixed barbershops and salons because the barbershop not what it used to be in terms of the fella just being to talk about whatever the hell they want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Now everything is filtered. But at the end of the day, like I just want you to talk to the people about what do they get from you as an MUA when they come and they sit into your chair. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to take us from A to Z, but kind of sort of take us through like the booking process. Like what do we expect? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, some of the people that I know starting to listen to this podcast are going to be people like in my hometown and stuff like that. They kind of sort of look up to me in a sense, you know what I'm saying? So I want them to get their shits and their giggles for real, because we all like to have fun and laugh, you know what I'm saying? But I still want them to be like, you know what, I heard Janina say this, and this is what made my business better. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I just kind of sort of like, we're going to start this way and roll this time, you know what I'm saying, since we started over this time. Okay. And like, no, just kind of sort of just like tell the people about, you know what I'm saying, like when you started out as an MUA, like maybe some struggles that you had, like, you know what I'm saying, like walk them down that memory lane on how you got to be where you at now, because I know what you charging now, you weren't charging when you first started out. What you know now, you didn't know now. And I ain't saying that get all your secrets. It's not today's price.
You better say, drop the bomb. Drop the bomb.
He can't drop the bomb. Ain't no telling what he in there doing. He trying to set something up.
Yeah.
He ain't paying us no attention.
One more time, drop the bomb for that too. Yeah.
So just tell us a little bit about that, like to that young inspiring, you know what I'm saying, young woman, young man that wants to get into cosmetic, understanding, you know, the care of skin, understanding, you know, all the other good stuff. Like if you had to just give them a tip, like this is what, if I could give you anything on your journey to start, this is what I would tell you.
Starting your journey, I would just say be very true to yourself. Like it's okay to look at other artists. Like I look at both of their works and be like, okay, this looks nice. Like I like the highlight. I'll be looking at other people's work, but try not to try to mimic what you see from them or another makeup artist, because then you'll get lost in trying to find who you are as a makeup artist.
Gotcha.
That's one thing for sure.
Okay.
But when I started, I just knew like I'm gonna start high. I started high.
With your prices?
Yeah.
Wow.
So like normally, well, in my area, I'm from Tuskegee, Alabama. In my area, people's probably charging like, wait a minute. Chicken coop good after being sold in though.
Man.
That's no cap.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's it's good. People were probably charging like $25, $30, $40. I was already up there at 65 when I first started out. You just had to trust me. You gonna sit in my chair and you gonna have to trust me.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. That says a lot. That says a lot just about your confidence in what you do. You know what I'm saying?
And I didn't start out with like a whole lot of drugstore. I knew like my ultimate goal was to have quality in my kit.
Yes.
Not saying that drugstore just not quality, because
It's some drugstore stuff.
That's coming up now.
Lately, as
Elf
of
is
lately,
cutting up.
Cutting the
Elf is cutting
as of lately,
up.
like the drugstore is coming up.
Yes.
But I just knew starting out, I don't want just all drugstore in my kit. So I started out with MAC. I started out with NARS. So you gonna have to pay the price, baby.
Man, you know what? Y'all just gave me a whole nother question I want to ask, but I'm gonna keep what we got going. I'm gonna spin it all around because I really got something I want to ask. Like, go ahead, bro. What you got?
So for me, basically, I got into doing makeup specifically because I see, because when I was working for Chanel, I would see a lot of women who did not take the time to take care of themselves.
Right.
There are a lot of mothers, a lot of wives who don't get a chance to like just sit there and like just take care of themselves, pamper themselves. You're too busy taking care of everybody else.
Right.
So even if I just saw like a single mom, like, or, you know, with her husband, walking around with the kids when they were in milk, if there was nothing else to do, I would just be like, hey, so like, would you like to sit down, do like a little mini facial, do like a little mini face, just to make, you know, their day a little bit better, because you never know what somebody's going through.
Exactly.
So that's the main reason why I started
Right.
doing makeup. I started off doing hair first, but we ain't gonna get into that.
Come on, press
But-
curl.
Look, good old Aveda Institute. You know,
Okay.
don't know about no press and curl over there. It's all about a round brush and a blow dry.
I'm trying to tell you.
But I would say listen to your clients, get to know them. Don't just treat them as like, okay, this is just somebody who's just giving me money.
Right.
Get to know them, because working at a counter, like we three can tell you, like you actually have to get to know the people, you know, who come to your counter. Because it's
But
a lot
you
of people
still
who
gotta let them know who's the artist.
exactly
Because
like
they be
you have
having
to
their
trust
friends
me.
with them
Exactly.
too, and they be like, "Do you like my make? Is your friend the
Is your
artist
fr-
or I'm
exactly.
the artist?"
Exactly. But to piggyback off what Shay said, when it comes to looking at other artists, because we all do that, sometimes you can get caught in that funk of where I'm starting to compare myself.
To somebody else.
What I'm doing, what I'm not doing,
Right.
compared to somebody who's getting booked more than me, or somebody who's making more money than me, or who's charging more than me. But you know, the work just like, you know what my work is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's really just like you really just have to. This thing's just like trial and error. Honestly, like you have to know what works for you.
Gotcha.
You have to know what works for you.
Yeah, that's especially that trying to keep up with somebody who
Yes.
makes more money than you.
Yes.
You gotta think about, okay, they may be posting a whole lot of pictures of clients that they just had within this like one weekend.
Yes.
But then you gotta go back and look at their price. They charging like $50, $40.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
can't even.
You really can't even be like,
You can't even.
Okay.
Okay, they got more. Yeah, they got more clients right now, but
I'm working
It's-
smarter.
Basically,
they working
it's
longer
quality.
hours.
Right.
It's quality over here.
Exactly.
Over quantity, because I'd rather.
I got skincare in my routine, in my
Thank
whole
you.
makeup routine. I don't
Thank
got
you.
milk magnesia.
Boom.
Oh,
Okay?
if I can
I
add
got an
this
eye
in.
cream.
Baby.
Hello.
I got
We
a
doing-
cleanser.
I got
we
eye
doing
patch.
exfoliator.
Toner.
We doing
I got a
exfoliator,
moisturizer,
serum.
baby.
Okay.
We doing the whole nine.
That
The whole
Bobby,
nine.
that Bobby Brown
Every single
skincare
time.
oil is like $72.
every single time.
Did you say Bobby Brown?
Bobby
Yes.
Brown skincare oil is $72.
That's an actual cosmetic company.
Hello.
And it's
The
not
good old
Bobbi
Chanel.
Brown that you
Okay,
think of.
Chanel.
Lake Comfort cleanser.
Let's go.
$42. Let's start
Period.
there.
Okay.
And the good old smooth. Shout out to my girl
Will you
Joy.
please go so I can ask my question?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
This is what I want y'all to do for me first. I want y'all to do this for me first. Ask Shay why she sitting over here holding her purse like we finna steal it from her, bro.
Bruh,
Well, I'm supposed to put it there. Because you know women, so you must don't know. We ain't going to say,
don't put your purse on the floor.
I know it don't go on the floor. I was raised by women.
Well,
Now I
I'm
know
gonna
that.
put it
Give me here.
Mine on the floor.
Give me here.
I ain't put mine on the floor.
Mine on the floor.
My grandma don't play that.
At all. My mom be like,
I
put
wish
my
my
purse on the
grandma
floor.
would see this podcast and be like, your purse was on the floor. Where is it?
So don't be calling me asking for no money because you're broke.
Because you're broke.
All right, you got the floor.
Come on, professor.
Bruh, don't do that.
Teacher.
No, okay.
Profit.
So honestly, the reason I got into makeup overall was just the artistry aspect of it.
Right.
I'm an artist at heart, so I take what I do like very seriously because it's therapeutic for me.
Right.
I suffer from a lot of mental illnesses, so this is something for me that pretty much keeps me going.
Right.
And I basically turned my passion and my therapy and my quote unquote anti-drug into a career.
Right.
And so for the most part, like I try to be eclectic. I don't see myself having one type of aesthetic like some makeup artists. And it's not to, bash anybody else who wants to stick to that, but the way my mind thinks and what I see when I look at people, because I consider each person a different canvas. Mm-hmm. So if you come in with a different canvas, I'm going to create something brand new that I've never created on the person before that or before that or before on and so on and so on. Right. So no matter if it's your regular soft glam or if it's something avant-garde or editorial or something that just is outside the box, like normal makeup artists would, or I wouldn't say normal makeup artists, but the general makeup artists who do like the everyday glam look. You know what I'm saying? That's not what they're producing. So I like to keep a eclectic or a flexible palette. That way, no matter if, a photographer comes up to me.
Sis,
Baby, listen.
not a flexible palette.
A flexible palette. Because if a photographer comes up to me and asks me to produce something that they seen, on Instagram, like that's their inspiration, in my head, I'm already generating what products I'm going to use to create that look. I don't care what it is. It could be something that is more costume-like or more so special effects, like whatever the case may be. I'm already generating that formula in my head. So I need to be mentally like flexible in order for me to produce that. That's how I think. Now, as far as, the clientele that I bring in, I also make sure that I let my clients know that I am flexible in whatever type of look they want to do. Where if this be a natural look, and I mean a real natural look, or a glam, over the top, glitter cut crease, pop, whatever type look. I have to be able to produce that, because I feel like in my head, the more you can do, the more you're going to bring in. That's what I had to understand as a makeup artist. The more flexible you are, the more type of clientele you want to be, no matter if it's having a multicultural clientele. Like, you want to be able to tap into everybody, not just, your demographic, not just the black or the mixed person or the Hispanic person next to you. You need to be able to tap into everybody. And that is where the money is. That's where you're going to see, like, oh, she can do any and everybody. So if you have somebody that comes up to you and she's black, but she got like a few, Caucasian bridesmaids, they need to be confident that you can do that. So you have to basically, the advice that I need to give is you have to be open-minded to whatever you possibly can bring to your table. You need to be open to education and just going more in depth into learning about what makeup artistry really is. Because people throw these terms and everything that, they call, different types and styles of makeup. Like, everybody's really confusing the term neutral with natural. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. A natural look does not include lashes. A natural look doesn't include hard contouring and highlighting. It is simply a light enhancement of your natural self. That's it. So when somebody comes to me and say they want a natural look, I'm like, well, you want a natural or you want a neutral? Because when you come in my chair, not only am I going to give you the full experience of skincare, makeup artistry, and confidence, I'm also going to educate you on what you're asking for. So when you come sit in my chair, you already know what you want. Ain't no question.
He messing. He messing. But I love it. I mean, because a lot of people don't understand.
And that's my tea.
As she sips.
Because I love her tea. But it was one thing she said that I just have to, like, open the door to it.
Yeah.
When you was like, they got to be open to any and everything.
Yes.
That is okay. I am a multifaceted person, okay?
Yes.
So I've done, especially prom season, whatever. I have one day I do lash extensions. I have one day I do their nails. Oh, I didn't say I did nails too.
Yeah.
I still do my own nails.
Coin.
So I had a coin everywhere. I mean, because I got my cosmetology license. If you want to go to school and get anything, go and get your cosmetology license, because it certifies you to do everything in beauty, everything. Yeah. So I would have a day I would do lashes. I have a day I do the sew in, because this is before frontals was a thing.
Yeah.
I'm ready for the funnel to leave. When the funnel's gonna leave?
I know about that baby hairs in a second, but keep going.
Oh, yeah, we gotta hurry up and get down.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I did the lashes, the nails, did their brows, everything, and then the day of prom, I take the curls down, and then I do their makeup. So be open to everything, but do not burn yourself out trying to. If that's not what you are, do not, because I did that. I burnt myself out. And I literally just started back getting into like doing makeup again, because I was doing it for like 4 years straight, burning myself out. I wouldn't eat during the day. I barely had anything to drink. Okay, my grandma would come back there and be like, Shay, you need something? No, I'm good. And then my body started shutting down.
Yeah.
And then my grandma would cook me something to eat, and I would try to eat it, but my body's in a point where it's just like, you done.
Yeah.
So I can barely eat.
You just need to rest.
So be open to, when you starting out, try whatever you need to figure out what you are, but you don't have to take every client just because they come your way.
Right.
You don't have to take everybody.
Big fact.
Whatever speaks to your heart and you feel comfortable with doing, do that. Don't be scared to turn nobody away, because it's multiple. I'll turn people away. Be like, listen, I send y'all to somebody else.
Quickly.
Okay? I send them y'all Facebook, y'all Instagram pages, and be done with it.
For like me specifically, and I hate when other artists do this, if I know it's something that I cannot do, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to send you to someone that I know who can.
Yeah.
Right.
Do not get a client in your chair and they be like, oh, I want a double cut crease. I want a double liner. Oh, yeah, I can do that. And then when you get done,
You're like a fucking
it's,
clown.
I mean,
I'm sorry, excuse me.
if
podcast.
if you know you cannot do it, just I'll respect you more as an artist, and like I feel like my clients respect me more because if it's out of my wheelhouse, I'm going to tell you like, hey, I can't do that because I haven't learned how to do it yet. It's something that I'm in the process of learning how to do, but let me send you to someone who I
If that's
know.
something I want under my umbrella.
Exactly.
Right.
So
Exactly.
But that's
let
another
me.
reason why I do custom. So like she said, with editorial and stuff, I do all of that. I'm good for all creativeness. I grew up in a family full of women.
They
So
gotta email me about that though.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you'll have to email me about like custom stuff. The
Yeah.
whole rhinestone. Oh, I'll rhinestone you up now because I had to do a competition in cosmetology school. We had to do some rhinestones and I won.
Yeah, she won.
Put that out there.
So the little thing that we take a few seconds ago, when I started hearing y'all talk about like the different products and the different lines and the different names and all the other stuff, and y'all was talking about something. What you say, Elf coming up or whatever the case may be.
Yes,
like
they are.
So, or when y'all are, I won't even say becoming fascinated, but when y'all are dialing in on the products that you are going to use on your clients, like how do you know when you have like a good product? Like, is it always just because of the name, or is it because something that you're using yourself? Like,
Nope.
how do you
It's-
figure
test it
out?
out.
Yeah.
You test
Normally,
it
I
out.
test it out on myself before I do it on clients.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like anytime I add a new product to my makeup kit, I put
So
it
when
in
you
my.
when you're using this new product, like what are you? Is it a specific thing you're looking for?
Okay,
You
so-
basically
the
already
product?
got your signature.
Right.
You know what your face look like on a regular.
Right.
So when I add, I would take, say for instance, moisturizer. I just added the Bobbi Brown oil to it, or the oil to my skincare.
Okay.
Before I put my makeup on, I go for a very radiant, natural. Like you got a healthy glow. You don't look dry.
Going from within.
Yeah, a glow from within. That also helps when it comes to how many products I gotta use to bring that glow back.
Yeah.
So that whole milk of magnesia is diffusing all of your natural glow that you have.
Right.
And then you got to go back and add powder highlight. I ain't doing that. Do y'all see the glow right now?
Exactly.
I ain't got on not nail highlight, no powder highlighter. I just got oil underneath. So I would take one product out and put a new product in, and then I see what I see. You know, like see if it's a difference. That's how I do mine.
Gotcha.
I try it out on myself first, and then I put it in my kit. But that's not necessarily saying it's gonna be for every client.
Right.
But I know what clients needs it. Okay?
Got you. So is each thing that y'all use like it is because you know how I'll use something simple that I understand. And I know, like I know that if I go and buy me some Bond Number 9 in New York, when I spray it on me. And then when I spray it on Jay, it's gonna smell different on Jay than it smell on me.
Chemistry,
So is it
right?
the same thing with when y'all choosing y'all product?
Yes.
So is that kind of sort of like when y'all start doing y'all thing, like when you start spraying the stuff on their faces, like you're getting ready for, and you're seeing like, okay, this is the type of face that I got to deal with tonight. So I know that the Bobby Jones gonna work better. I know that you know what, I ain't got to necessarily use this. I
That's
can
why
grab
you
the Elf and
landscape.
do this. Okay.
You go through
Yeah.
the face and you landscape. I will like sanitize my hand or whatever. I touch the face. I
Oh,
ask
okay.
them. So I get to know. I like to educate my clients while I'm dealing with them.
Yep.
Right.
So I will ask them what kind of skin do you have from their perspective. Most people be like, "Oh, I got oily skin."
And I'm
then
like,
the
you
first
don't.
thing I'm
I'm like, you
asking
don't.
Your
is,
skin
how much
ain't
water
oily.
do you drink?
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's the first
You be
thing I'm
asking folks that?
asking.
Yes, you
Yeah,
have to.
Because
For real,
if
you
your
have
skin
to.
That will
is
tell
dehydrated,
Your skin gonna tell it.
yeah, if your skin is dehydrated, like it's gonna push more oil through to cool you down and all of that good jazz.
Yes.
So I like to like educate my clients. I like to see
They
whatever
gonna
they've
tell
been
me.
taught. Yeah, I want to see
Because
what
they're
they're
gonna
gonna
be
say.
honest with you. They're
Yeah.
gonna be honest with you.
Bro, y'all is blowing
To
me.
their
I didn't even know it
honesty.
was
They don't
that
even.
deep,
Some people
bro.
don't
Oh,
even
yeah.
be knowing what
Yeah.
oily skin look like and what hydrated skin look like. So I have to explain to them. They be like, "Oh, I'm oily." I'm like, "Where you see the oils at?" They be like, "Oh, on my cheeks." That's normal hydration. You need that.
Right.
And then I have to explain to them because then they'll be like, "Oh, well, I don't want to look oily. Make sure you use all matte products." You're not gonna
No,
tell
I'm
me
not.
what I'm gonna use
I'm
on
not.
you. You don't know what's in my kit.
I'm not.
So then I
I
have to
always
explain
ask
to
the
them.
clients what type of finish do they want.
Right.
Because see, no matter whether you're oily, dry,
Combo.
normal, combo, sensitive, I want to know what you want me to give you.
Right.
And then I'm going to produce it, but I'm going to produce it
The right way.
the right way.
Right.
Because what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to just throw something on your face and then you complain to me talking about you got breakouts or you got irritation or anything like that. So when choosing my products, I'm choosing products based on the various skin types. That way, no matter what type of skin type comes in front of me, I can produce
I got a
whatever
question.
they asking for. Go ahead.
Based off what they tell you they want, or based off what you know as a professional?
A combination.
Mm-hmm.
Because see, if they tell me they want a dry look, I'll ask them, why do you want a dry look?
Okay,
And
here
then
come the education.
Yeah,
Okay.
they tell me that they oily. Then I'm gonna say, okay, well, you say your skin is oily. How much water are you drinking? And they'll look at me like I'm retarded because they
Like
don't
I did.
understand.
It's a legit question.
It's a
It
legit
is.
question because from an aesthetic standpoint, if you're not hydrating yourself from within, your body is
Your body
dehydrated.
gonna do it for you. It's
Your
gonna push
body
more oils
is
out.
going to push more oil out in order to hydrate your skin. It's going to produce more oil. That what causes oily skin, acne, all type of stuff. Even if you come sit in my chair, I can tell when you have a hormonal imbalance. I can tell just by where in your face you're breaking out more and how dark the spots are. I can tell that. I can tell with facial hair, because facial hair is another giveaway to show that a woman or a man may have a hormonal imbalance. So when you ask all these questions, it's not to be funny. And some people do, get offended, and I'll let them know, like,
That's why you
hey,
gotta educate 'em.
Right. I'm not asking you to be funny. I'm asking you because I'm trying to make sure whatever I put on your face is exactly for your face.
But you know
Right.
what? The people who are more in tune with artistry and also make sure they take care of their client, we get it the worst. Because
Oh, yeah.
normal
Yeah.
people, you
Oh,
sit
yeah.
in their chair and they be like, oh, you want what kind of look? And then they just throw it on you. They don't ask questions about your
Nope.
skin. They don't ask questions about, like, your day-to-day life. Like, none of that.
So what's
Like,
what's
it's important to ask, like, what is your, like, are you physically active?
Yeah.
What is your day-to-day life? Like, what do you do in a day? What do you eat? How much water do you drink? Like Dina said, like,
What
all
time
of
the
that
event
plays
is.
a key factor.
And
what I
if you
want
gonna be in
clients to
front of
stop
lights,
doing,
too.
please, is when you come and ask for a specific
Wait,
makeup
look
look.
in your camera. Look in your
Yeah,
camera.
look in the camera here. When y'all ask,
Yes, sir.
oh, I want a makeup look like this, and there are like 10 filters on that look, don't ask me for it because it's filtered. Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
let's start there.
that's to the clients. Okay,
Yeah.
Cameron, look at me. To the artist that's coming up, because of what Jay just said, you cannot look at other artists' work and be
Yes.
like, "Oh my gosh, I want my work to look like theirs." They be using Facetune, baby.
Yes, hard.
Okay.
Hard, like what people
They
don't
be using
understand.
Facetune.
Lensa.
Some people.
And then like chess, because you understand, like there's a difference between filter and actually
skin natural.
editing the photo.
Of course.
Because
Yes.
everybody has texture, and what makes it so uncomfortable for people, for artists like us, like we look at skincare, all of these. Okay, we may do their face, and then at the end, they love how it looks, but then they be like, "Oh my gosh, I can still see the wrinkles." Makeup does not.
It's not gonna
cancel
hide that.
out texture.
It's not gonna do that.
Texture is still gonna be there. So on my Instagram, I like to do close-ups where
Yeah.
it's from ear to ear, from the top of the head to the chin.
Live video, baby.
Live video, okay? I need you to see that this client has texture and they look
And it's
flawless.
And it's
real.
okay.
And it's okay.
It's okay.
We need to get back realistic
Look, man.
with makeup.
Look.
And that's
I
on
hate
us. That's on-
taking pictures of folks with trash makeup,
Bruh.
bro.
But that's because they be want to go cheap.
It make the
Exactly.
job
They be
harder,
want to go
bro.
cheap.
Exactly.
They
Make
so
the
used
job
to it.
harder, bro.
It do. It
And
make
it's
everybody else
irritating
job hard. It make our
because-
job harder because when they do come to, okay, we are higher price, but because we're more educated in what we do, and we just not doing a face just to say
Listen,
we doing
I'm
face.
gonna tell you. Listen, bro. I love Kim today. Kim, my MUA. So anybody that call me now, like we had to have a whole conversation. You know what I'm saying? I had to tell about what Safari is, how it came along, what it is, what it stands for. Like I done spent a lot of bread on Safari.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't know. Like we getting ready to shoot a pilot episode of Safari to try to pitch it and get it picked up. Like, I wasn't doing all that shit y'all seen me trying to do for no reason. Like, I don't believe in working in vain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I told Kim, like, even when she started working, I was like, you know what I'm saying? If I ever need an MUA and you're not available, you know what I'm saying? I got some people that on my list that I'm going to call. Like, the first person that's going to hear from me is going to be her. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
The second person that's going to hear from me is going to be Jessica, which she probably would have made a good attribute, you know what I'm saying, in here or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, 'cause she
and
a
then
OG.
the third,
Definitely.
the last alternate people is gonna call. I'm gonna call. Is gonna be probably either out of y'all two, which I may or may. It's a 70-30 chance I'm gonna get her. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean,
it's like just throw it up there. Maybe it'll get
Maybe.
some. Maybe it'll get some. You know what I'm saying? But I had to help her to understand, like, you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, I know who I've worked with.
Yep.
And I know what kind of product they're gonna give me. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of sort of like if Calvin come to Montgomery, he not finna allow nobody else to do no makeup for none of his clients.
Yeah.
But Shay. The only way you're gonna get somebody else is if he can't get Shay.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But if he doing anything in Birmingham and they need a makeup artist on the scene, he want her there because he know what he gonna get in terms of what he finna do with his camera. So it's the same thing with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what I'm gonna get. You know what I'm saying? I done started working with Kim. Now I know
Exactly
what I'm gonna get. You know what I'm saying? But I done had some clients that came through my door. I've showed up and I looked at their makeup like, bruh, did you do that yourself? Or
who did you go to?
Like, because and I get it though.
Sometimes.
But listen, bro.
People don't really think about what the outcome gonna look like at the end. They just see photographers work and everybody work look flawless, but they don't know they got a makeup artist behind it that makes their job easier.
And the thing is, like, because my best friend is a photographer, watching him edit people's photos who have had trash makeup, that takes so long. It takes so long, and just on one photo.
I work beside Calvin, so I used to have to edit with Calvin. And if the makeup is trash, you know how they leave that little ring of highlight right here on the forehead? You got to try to sit between that and like blend it.
Yeah, you got to
so
blend
now,
it.
Now I got to blend it on the camera. I mean, editing.
And that's how I found out, messing around with Kim, how blush is really supposed to look. It's literally supposed to be something that has a subtle look to it. And it's supposed to just be like, looking at
Bro. It's like they just be like,
listen, like it ain't supposed to be like
That's
that.
why I said. That's exactly why I said I feel like it's a difference between in-person makeup and on-camera makeup, or like in front of flashes. Of course, when you in front of a flash, it's gonna kind of wash you out.
Right.
Yeah.
But every day, people aren't finna be on red carpet or in front of cameras. So the makeup, some people are doing it like very heavy so it can stand out more for
You
the
gotta do all that.
pictures, but it's also standing out and it's very dramatic and very heavy in person.
Yeah.
So that's why you gotta like talk to your clients. What are we doing? Are we gonna be in front of cameras? Because lights wash you out. So I may just put a tad bit more blush on you because you're gonna be in front of cameras. But for every day, you just finna go to dinner, baby. You ain't taking no pictures.
I've had
See,
photographers.
You still
literally
hold your
call
phone
me
back like this when you
and
take
be
a
like,
picture.
"Hey, can you come fix this?" Because I'm like,
For real?
I don't
bruh,
fix nothing.
Like,
even with editorial makeup or just something that like, okay, I've worked with Teddy a whole lot. Okay. A lot of my outside the box ideas or anything pertaining to my actual brand, 9 times out of 10, I'm talking to him about it and he'd be like, all right, well, let's shoot it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'll see him my ideas, and then not only am I doing the makeup, but I'm the creative director on set.
Right.
So I'm creating everything as far as the concept. But when I'm seeing him take the pictures, I'm noticing like I'm my worst critic. Oh my God.
it's the perfectionist in us. We'd be like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
He'll be sitting there taking the pictures, and then the pictures, I'm like,
This is
hey man,
trash.
you gonna have to edit this because I messed this up. Like,
This
it's
is
that bad. But that's what I'm saying. If you don't have a makeup artist that understands how lighting is, when photographers take pictures, or when you're on camera like on set, it's terrible. Because the shift, like, that Instagram makeup is not the same type
It's
of
not.
makeup.
It's not.
As
It's
studio, in
studio
person.
makeup and in-person makeup. It is not
and people
the
don't understand,
same.
like, when these people are actually taking their Instagram photos, they have a plethora of lights set up in a
Exactly.
specific way
Soft
to give them that
boxes,
look.
ring lights.
And I'm like, y'all gotta understand, like, when you step outside and that sun clock you,
Hello.
Class get fresh.
man,
Class casket fresh.
I'd be like, come on now.
Well, I mean, like I said,
She's up in the casket.
I really so now we're more so in my lane of just understanding. Like, I mean, y'all have really helped me tonight to understand, because even when me and Kim doing stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, this be the only time Kim really get mad at me. Because when she be doing her job, I go in there trying to rush her, like, "Hey, cuz, what you doing, man? Come on, man, I'm ready to go, man."
Hey,
cuz, I'm ready to shoot. And then she get it. She won't even say nothing. She give me that look, like she just look at me, and I
Hey,
be,
you know what that
and
look
I
is?
know, like,
Hey, my guy.
yeah, don't
Your
even
mama
come
did
back in
that
here
too
playing
much.
no more.
Yeah.
Don't bump her no
Yeah.
more. Don't offer
Yeah.
her no shot
Yeah.
no more, no nothing.
Yeah.
He learned that
'Cause,
real
like,
quick when we was
I
in
like,
Vegas.
all right, cool. But when she let whoever come up out of that chair,
Yeah.
man,
Flawless.
look,
Yeah.
like, it's like, when I edited, so the last editorial look for myself is editorial to me, because I did the setup and I did everything because I wanted to actually submit those pictures. I don't know if y'all seen it, but the girl I had in the little red stuff.
Bruh.
Like,
Oh my God, so much flavor. I was like, oh, I want to do that. I
Double
want
heart.
to do that.
so
Bruh,
that was
Like, how many times can I like this photo?
Double heart and
That was
share.
me. That was me
Save
and
it.
Kim. That was Kim did her
was
thing. She was
amazing.
there. She assisted me. I knew what I wanted to look like, and you know what I'm saying. And we made it happen, bro. And it's like, for her to take her time. And Ty was like, cool. Ty she wasn't that typical person to get in your chair and she's trying to do a million things with her phone and sip on
I
her
hate
drink and all
that.
the other stuff. Like, the only time she sipped her little drink that I gave her is if, like, literally, like, Kim was off doing something else, getting ready for something that came over. Like, she didn't interrupt her or whatever the case may be. It was like a nice flow. And then when I looked at those pictures to get ready to edit them and post, bro.
You barely had to
You better
touch
have to do it in the
anything.
word.
As you should.
Basically.
Put a little
it.
noise
Good.
reduction
You know.
on it. Turn down the clarity, a
Look.
little texture a little bit.
Just a
Turn
little,
up the
just a little
saturation.
Turn up the
tag.
saturation
just a
by
little frequency
2.
separation,
Everything.
just a little
And
bit.
then
Just a little
sharpen
bit,
it by
just a
10.
I don't know nobody no damn frequency separation. Sit down, son.
Come on, Lightroom.
Hey, look, literally, like, when I tell you, like, I watch people when they edit photos, because
Yes.
we as artists, like, of course, like, we want our stuff to look a certain way,
We want that
but
vibrancy.
we actually want you to see, like, this is what the person actually looks like.
Yeah.
When they leave and they send me pictures of what they doing or whatever when they out or whatever,
I want it to look like what
the
I got in my
photo
camera roll.
that I posted,
Okay.
she gonna look the same way.
Yeah.
If anything, saturation, maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not finna over smooth them, because what y'all don't know is, please stop over smoothing y'all clients' photos,
Because everybody got
especially
texture.
around the hairline, because we can see it.
Facts.
If that lace ain't blended, it just ain't
It
blended.
just ain't blended. Just leave it alone.
Now you messing up my
If it
my
ain't tinted.
bronzer. Okay.
And that's
If it ain't
another
tinted,
thing
hello.
that I had to learn about frequency separation is, that messes up y'all work too.
Yeah.
Like, if you overdo it, like, you start dragging parts of,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying, the skin and the skin texture to the wrong places.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Case in point, that's how I learned about blush,
Yeah,
because I was starting to take the blush to where the blush
it
didn't
needs
go.
to be.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, you're definitely doing that wrong. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't know that much about makeup like that. But when I'm sitting down and I'm editing my pictures, I know what bad makeup and good makeup look like.
Of course.
Yeah.
I ain't got to be no expert in no cosmetology degree to nothing. Like, I know I didn't edit enough pictures to know that when I'm sitting down looking at the picture, like, man, I'm
Bro,
finna
this
go
is
take
trash.
I'm finna go take a smoke break.
Yeah.
Bro. Like, this crazy.
I'll come
bro.
back.
Like, and
Like,
then don't be
your
the clients
face
that
and
choose
the
like they
rest of
want
your
25
body
pictures.
is like
Bruh.
two totally different.
Oh,
And then be rushing
can we
you.
get into that real quick?
And then be rushing you. They'd be like, so can I get my photos
Oh,
next
so
week?
you
No.
one of them people that we want 25 pictures?
No.
No.
I'm talking about
Oh.
what Nina just said.
What you
you
said,
say,
Nina?
What
Say
I
it one more
said,
time.
When your face and the rest of your body is two totally different colors.
Okay, wait
Talk
a
about
second.
it. Preach.
Wait a second.
How, no, I thought that's
Let me
that's
tell you-
natural.
No, it's not.
No.
Let me tell you
We
what.
ain't talking about the
Say-
mechanism stuff.
No,
again.
we ain't talking about
okay.
that now.
No.
I feel like it.
Color theory.
Yes.
Color theory.
Come on with it.
Okay.
now.
Yes.
Hello.
You have warm tones and you have cool tones.
Thank
And
you.
neutral.
And neutral.
And
'Cause I'm
neutral
neutral.
tones. And neutral tones. But if your face is a cool tone and the rest of your body is a warm
Good and
tone,
red. Or good and orange.
and good,
Oompa loompa.
because it make you look muddy and
Very.
washed out. Like, you have to be cautious of what foundation you use on
For
your face
contour.
or somebody else's face. Yes,
Sometimes it happens with the contour when you have
Yeah.
to warm the skin up.
that's where the
Okay.
bronzer comes
Okay.
in.
Okay.
And then clients, when y'all go to the store,
Stop getting fun. Can we cancel LA Pro Girl? We're not gonna get fun.
Is that a brand?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a beauty supply
used to
store
love it.
brand.
We used
they
to
used to
love
be
it.
a
Back in the
staple.
day.
Back
They used to
in
be
the
a
day.
staple, but
Back
now
in the day.
But when y'all stop matching
On
your
your
foundations
hand.
on your hand,
Come on, Jay.
like come on now, chest,
Trying
let's
to
match here,
Okay.
match the chest.
Yes.
Everything else should follow suit.
We understand Nick has a discoloration, but
Thank
match
you.
your chest.
Nah,
Thank you, match your
that's
chest.
something. Nah, that's something that Calvin taught me about.
What's that?
He was the one that kind of sort of like taught me how to take a. I knew how to
Shout
take
out to
head
Calvin.
shots, but he explained to me how to take glamour shots.
Yeah.
So the difference between what ain't really a difference between the two, because if there ain't no light on your subject neck, it's wrong anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then that's when it go into where y'all talking about the face
Color theory.
and this part of the chest and neck matching. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that shoot that we did with old girl, not the tall one but the short one, I don't think she liked my work because she didn't post it. Yeah, we ain't gotta call her name, but I don't think she liked my work. But she,
Well, her work is shown on my portfolio because her face was flawless.
bruh, the whole thing was dope. Did you ever
Everything
see
was
those
good.
photos?
Yeah, I seen all of them. Everything was good.
I mean, like,
mine.
but I think she got upset when we started talking about the paperwork process because she was talking about submitting me and Calvin work. So Calvin was like, you know what I'm saying, if you're gonna submit our work, then you need to get a release from us, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
with our
For sure.
statutes and limitations.
Exactly.
So wherever you get it published at, we get our credit for it. And then, you know, her response was, well, I told the same thing after I talked to Calvin about it, and she was like, well, I had already told Calvin I'm not finna be going back and forth with y'all about no paperwork
Yep.
about these
I was a
photos.
makeup
So
artist. I ain't know about none of
man,
this.
you took pictures too, man. Look, bro,
Well,
it's
I'm saying, I
a
didn't hear what you said. What you telling me now? I didn't know none of this. Her work was flawless on my end.
I ain't saying that. Look, everybody that
I
I
ain't
worked
heard
with
nothing
that day
other
was,
than that.
and I was just there on the fly.
Well, see,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like Calvin was like, yo, I need somebody to take pictures. I found somebody to take pictures. Whatever. He was like, you want to pull up? I need this, that, and the third, or whatever case may be. So I brought what he needed up there, and I was like, bet. We had already planned to do the safari stuff. We were like, we're gonna treat this like a test run. So we film and get content, whatever the case may be.
Right.
So they basically got free edited photos.
Headshot,
And I'm not gonna lie, I've used her headshots on multiple parts of my portfolio, my marketing materials, because it's a dope ass image.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
I
That
don't know
was
what the
great.
fuck she didn't like about it. You know what I'm saying? And same thing with the girl in Atlanta. Took some pictures of a girl in Atlanta. She never posted my photos because she said she didn't like them. You don't want to know why she didn't like them?
Why?
Because of the outfit she had on.
Stop.
It
That's your
had nothing to do
fault.
with my work.
That's your
Exactly.
fault.
It had
But
nothing
that's
to do
your
with my
fault.
work.
Exactly.
What you mean?
No, I'm talking about her. That's your fault. You decided to wear that.
Exactly.
That's
You
why.
decided to wear
So
that.
that's
Do with the
another thing.
photographer.
If it's not in the contract for them to post, I don't care if they don't post it because I know my work look good as the fuck.
Well,
So I'm gonna post it.
Listen, I
I'm gonna
don't
post it. You ain't gotta post it because
Cause I'm gonna post it.
I'm gonna post it.
I don't
You
do
look
it
good.
for them to post it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean it in, if it's a collaboratory sense, you know what I'm saying? If the work is good, by default, you should post the
Yeah.
work if it's good.
Yeah.
Like I worked with a model before that told me straight up out of her mouth. It was a collab. She said, LaCheston, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to work with you, you know what I'm saying? But if I don't like the pictures, I'm telling you now, I'm not gonna post them. You know what I'm saying?
Well, maybe she wasn't as bold and brave to tell you she wasn't gonna post it.
I don't know. I don't give a damn, honestly.
But hold on, but let's go. Let's piggyback off that though. Clients, like if you're in the makeup artist chair and they do something that you don't like, say it, because we always ask, is there anything you want to change? Do you like it? You got to be like,
Now after you say
but
yes,
then
you
go out
love
there
it
and
and
be
you
in them
go
streets.
outside.
Be at them streets talking about,
Bad mouth.
I don't like,
Non-refundable.
because
Bad mouth.
people will say something negative about you before they say anything positive about you.
Facts. Yep.
So please, like, speak up if there's something that you do not like. Please tell us.
Yeah.
We're not going to take it to heart. We're going
We
to
do
fix
this
it.
every day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that's, man, a good place, man, to kind of sort of like start bringing this thing to an end. I kind of sort of tried to turn the music and catch it on time this time, but I see I did not catch it on time this time again.
No, 'cause you
But
was
it is
still
what it is. I'm going to add it back in post, man. So what I normally do at the end of these things, man, is I ask for them to like get some tips or something like that. I want y'all to keep it like short and brief if you can, you know what I'm saying? So what we're going to do is we're going to start right here. Since we started right here last time, I want you to get like one or two like makeup tips that you would give, and then I want you to shout yourself out, plug yourself in, and tell the people where they can find you one more time, and then we're gonna get ready to get out of here.
My two makeup tips ain't really makeup tips. It's more so just being an entrepreneur in general.
Okay.
If you're going to tap into the makeup artistry, just keep in mind that you need to be your biggest fan. Nobody is going to promote you or say anything positive about you no more than you are.
Not even your clients.
So if you don't believe in yourself at the forefront,
It comes
nobody
across.
else, right? Nobody else is going to believe in you. If you ain't speaking up for yourself, nobody's going to speak up for you.
Gotcha.
Second thing is make sure y'all being sanitary.
Sanitation
'Cause we
and
ain't tap
infection
on that.
control. 1,500
Yes.
hours.
Make sure you're being
cosmetology school.
sanitary. Make sure you ain't
Okay.
spreading, no bacteria, viruses, or anything like that. Use proper sanitary precautions when dealing with your clients, especially
Disposable.
disposable items.
Okay.
Thanks.
Disposable items.
Gotcha. And go ahead and plug yourself one more
Oh,
time.
I'm sorry. So you can find me on Instagram at j.stilartistry, as well as j.studios, as well as Lolita Beauty on Instagram and Facebook. And if you want to book anything, you can go to my website, www.jstarartistry.com.
All right.
My little 2 cents. Just to keep it short, like honestly, like if you're, like Nina said, if you're going to be tapping into this world, please make sure that you do not forget to be humble in this industry. That takes you a very
brag
long
on
way.
yourself.
But yes,
Please do
please.
brag on yourself.
There's a difference between being arrogant and being like, come on now.
Humble.
Yeah.
So like I always remember like this is still customer service. Like you're still performing the service. Like you still have to have some level of humility. And also like Ladina said, like please make sure that y'all are taking your client's health into consideration, because there are so many diseases that people don't understand. Using the same mascara on one, the same lipstick on 3 different people back to back, especially when you're doing weddings and photo shoots.
That
Come
is
on now.
disgusting.
Yeah.
That sound disgusting.
But you can also find me at Havish Artistry, JAVICHE Artistry on Instagram, and Glasses Cosmetics on Instagram as well.
Appreciate it. Go on, close us out, Shay.
I'm going to close us out way in the water.
All right.
Okay, my tip is, I know if you coming into it, since we kind of had that thing going on already, coming into being a makeup artist, do not go take classes with people that you see that are popular. Go and take classes based off the type of makeup style you're trying to have for your own brand.
Yeah.
So, like, if you know you don't want to do the extra dramatic cut crease, just because that person is making thousands of dollars every month in doing cut creases, don't go take a class with them, because you're going to take a class with them and it's still not what you want to do.
It's not beneficial to you.
Yeah, it's not beneficial to you. You
It's
just
money
took a class
wasted.
with somebody popular, but
It's money wasted.
they ain't within your niche.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But you can find me on www.thayshayshantell.com. The Shay Chantel.
That's what it is, good people. So, man, don't forget, man, if you are watching right now on YouTube, to hit the like button, the subscribe button, leave us some comments, man. You just spend a little bit of time, man, you know what I'm saying, with a couple of the dopest MUAs in Birmingham. And again, they travel, man. So, man, I want to thank them for coming and hanging out, man. Make sure you go follow them. Check out their work, leave some comments, man. You know anything about them algorithm, man, them comments really help us out, man. So, put our work in the flow. The saves, okay. Yes. So and that's what she do. Like she made some dope content. So
creator.
y'all go and check them out, man. And thanks so much for listening, man. If you are listening to the podcast right now, make sure that you're following it, man. We're on all the platforms, man. So we need that listen, we need that download, man. And until next time, man, y'all be good. And man, guess what? Peace.
Thank y'all for listening.
Thank y'all, man.